Today I'm going to start a new listening series, and I looked at my spreadsheet and separated out all the genres of scores that have more than three scores attributed to them and made this short list. Um, so we got possible new series to do: alto saxophone, bass clarinet and marimba, bassoon, cello and piano, choir, clarinet, bass clarinet, etc., flute slash piccolo slash all the other flutes, guitar, organ, percussion, piano, piano four hands, piano duo, player piano, that is just Conlon Nancaro scores. Speaker and piano, that one I'm not so sure about. A lot of those might not have recordings. Toy piano, I actually have 9 of those. Trumpet and piano, also a bit dicey if I have enough to constitute a whole series. Variable or open instrumentation, that is actually a big one. I have a lot of scores. A lot of them don't have recordings, but more than enough for a series. Viola, I only have 4 scores. Hopefully, at least 3 of them have recordings. Violin is a big one. Voice and piano is a big one. Then wind band and wind quintet, both of those are not very big, and I'm not sure if they'll constitute a whole series, but they're on the list anyways. And then piano is the one I'm scared of rolling with, because there's almost 300, well, there's over 250 scores in that one. It's like I want to say a third of the scores I have are just solo piano. So anyways, this is what I'm gonna do. Just copy and paste into this randomizer. Okay, wind quintet. Let's see if I actually have enough scores to make this a series. Okay, we're in the clear at least. I looked at the first 3 of them and they all have recordings. So that's going to be our next series. Not what I was expecting and not what I was hoping for, but whatever. I was kind of hoping on a solo one because we just did a whole bunch of large ensemble, but chamber's fine too. And at least it's a small one. I might even get this out of the way before I go out to Halifax for a workshop. So it might end up being kind of convenient for me. So today's piece then is going to be Aulós for Wind Quintet by Mexican composer Lara. Okay, so just for your reference, if you're not familiar with the genre, Wind Quintet is always flute, oboe, clarinet, horn, bassoon, and they're listed in that order, not in orchestral order. Um, and you can have some auxiliary instruments, uh, and it looks like this one is just going to have the standard instruments. And this was written for, so there's no front matter on this one, but there is a dedication for Quinteto de Alientos de la Ciudad de Mexico. So that's clearly Wind Quintet that premiered the piece, probably. Okay, yeah, cool. So this is 5 very short pieces. They all look very interesting, like they are focused on a different technique of the ensemble. And it should be on Lara's SoundCloud. I'll leave a link to that recording in the video description. And I'll see you in however long this one is. It's probably not very long. It's only 22 pages. Also, I should say, we've done many Anna Lara episodes before on this channel. Here are the episode numbers. If you would like her biography, go to the smallest episode number. Okay, yeah, so unfortunately, the recording didn't include the 5th movement. It was just the first 4. Um, and yeah, the four I got to hear, they're all very inventive. The fifth one looks inventive too, just based on the start of it. I think my favorite was the second one, the Tambral Trill one. It was just so simple, but it really was effective. And I like the first one because it sort of reminded me of Gerard Brizet. But what sort of struck me about just looking through the score was how simple the rhythmic writing was, considering how like complicated it sounded. So that could be something to look into further, and it would be very easy to put together, I think, if you were um, like this kind of quintet. Aside from like the multiphonics, which she does give fingerings for at least. It's possible that this was written for a ensemble that specialized in new music, and that they advised her like what multiphonics would be easy to play, kind of thing. Okay, I think this is a good start to this new series, and this one was like early 2000s, I think, and we got a couple more scores from the 90s. It's a lot of like mostly Mexican scores, newer kind of things. So, yeah, that's that one. I'll see you again in 2 days.